Hey there. Um, so this kind of dawned on me while I was trying to find older classic Christmas movies I haven't seen, like The Bishop's Wife or They Have It on Fifth Avenue, those kind of ones. But this has always kind of been the case with a lot of genres, but especially with the Christmas genre. Well, most prevalent right now, Christmas genre, being that the about four different subgenres have all kind of existed before or for a long, long time, being the being the like typical Christian one, like Jesus born, it's Christmas, manger story, that kind of thing, nativity stuff. Santa in some form or fashion. Um, the Christmas romance, i.e., like Christmas in Connecticut or the various Hallmark movies you see nowadays, and the true meaning of Christmas stuff like Christmas Carol or It's a Wonderful Life. Um, and of course, these have changed over the years. Like you do get like you start off with the classic versions, typical romances, typical everything. But like once you kind of hit the '60s thereabout, things change. My hair's a mess. Things change to where like they start to become a bit more experimental. The Rankin Bass movies add different elements to it, like with Rudolph or um, the what is it called? The Santa Claus one with Burgermeister Meisterburger, or even there was another Santa Claus one made where it's like, oh, he's like a mythical figure. That or like with the Santa Claus mythos again, with you just start to see versions like Santa Claus Conquers the Martians or the Mexican Santa Claus movie where he fights Satan. Um, you start to see riffs like it'll way down the line. You'll start to see riffs on the whole idea of the true meaning of Christmas with things like Jingle All the Way or the Santa Claus or a bunch of the ones from the '90s, really, where like the second home dad learned some of that himself. Even technically, Hook can kind of fit in this because it is a Christmas movie. Um, but you also get like the different kind of romance ones where it becomes more family based, like the Family Stone or Last Holiday, I guess, stuff like that, where it's a bit more familial. Or Four Christmases, uh, I'll Be Home for Christmas, those kind of ones. Um, the nativity stuff does change slightly, but not an insane amount. Um, Mostly because you don't want to go too deep into changing things like that, or at least most studios don't want to. Um, but it is just interesting seeing how, like, oh yeah, all the base stuff was there, like from the beginning. Like if you go back to the silent films, the old animated films, they're all like you can see the baselines for everything. Um, so like if you want to see the better versions of the Hallmark movies, you have them. The classics are right there. If you want to see the better versions of like Red One, you have Santa Claus Conquers the Martians or Santa Claus versus Satan or whatever. Or like if you want a better version of a Santa Claus, you technically have Santa Claus the movie, although that's kind of more like of an elf kind of thing. Like if you combine the Santa Claus and elf, you get Santa Claus the movie essentially. Um, yeah, so those are just random Christmas thoughts I had.